This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. And you can always see that in the key inactives for this game. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That is Troy Reeder to bring him down.
And it's 3rd down.
Third, they need 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Black 20. That's it.
And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. Receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. They'll go play action with Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 35 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
20.
Montgomery is in for a Lions touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
The score, Lions 7, Rams 0. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Blue 60.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. This pass caught, right side, it's out.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Ready. Ready, hot.
Running here is Dillon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Blue 60. Tonight.
Right back to Dillon. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick. They're going to wrap him up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Stafford now on 3rd down. That's taken in by Higbee. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Rams first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On play action, it's Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 2-yard line.
Oh, got to be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 99 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set. 250. 20.
Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set. Red 80. Flippity hot.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Yellow 80. Yellow 80.
They'll run the toss to Corum. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. We are through one. It's the Lions who have the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. So fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. This fielded at the 3. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
Like 20.
Goff to throw on first down. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7.
We go tonight.
Now Goff. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Running free at the 45. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It is a big play there for the Lions. 55 yards on the game.
The quarterback's going to get all the credit for the passing yards here, but Mike, you know what makes a really good quarterback? Really good weapons on offense, and this is a great example here why. Not a real deep pass, albeit accurate and on time, but then after the catch is where a bulk of the gain came from, and we're seeing that become a big part of NFL offenses. Not everything has to be a bomb downfield. Big plays can come from short throws.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. One more time for Montgomery. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll step up and run this. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
He's going to keep this again. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Goff in the pistol. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Bates, good. With the extra point. And the Lions will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Whoa! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Stafford working from the pistol. That's called in on the left by Nakua.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Set. Lady.
Try to run for it with Dillon.
He's taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Blue 60.
Stafford to throw it. Open man left side. He's got it. He's still on his feet. And he will get into the end zone. Late for touchdown, LA. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Second and 10. Williams in motion.
The wide receiver of the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. Williams in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
A gain of 13 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple...
Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That is caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. One of the tight ends motions right. First and goal, and here's Montgomery. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up
Throwing on second down. Goff. That one taken in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, this is Blake Corum. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
A first down throw for Stafford. That's into the hands of Cora. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Ready. 20.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll complete it to Adams. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Set. 250. 20 hot.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Set. Blue 60. Ready hot.
Again, it's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
To kick off for the Lions.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here comes Corum. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
On third down, it's the big back, Dillon. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. The Rams punting unit coming out. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. Room to run at the 35. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. An even 40 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big picture.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. From 31, here's 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Brings up 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Stafford now on 1st down. Get this out wide to Dillon. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ready. Loopity hot.
A handoff. That's Dillon running right. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, L.A.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down.
59.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stafford gonna give it to Cora.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
180.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he's in! 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's got it. In for the 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead is cut to 16.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Take him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Williams in motion. Goff just going to tap this one forward. Now inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Corum. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Corum. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap to Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run it here with Cora. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Montgomery. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
180.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. He'll look underneath here for Montgomery. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Detroit.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his 1st catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. On the handoff, it's Montgomery.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here's 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. The tight end going in motion to the left. Montgomery. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They send the tight end in motion. One more time with Montgomery. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. That's going to be blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
They'll run straight ahead with Coral.
Coral, the ball carrier, taken down at the 11-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Finds Nakua on the slant. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
14 yards.
Stafford on target to Puka. And the Rams have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
180.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, the offense staying out there for this 4th down. Stafford to throw it. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And he will score. Puka Nakua, touchdown Rams. Stafford has his guys set. He'll try to add 2 more after the touchdown.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point.
They're going to try to run it in. And he gets in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Come back here. Within a couple of scores now, it's a 15-point game.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now a timeout Rams, it's number 2. Talk things over before third down.
41. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Hey, down. White 20. What's that?
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. It's another go with Dillon. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Rams first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Straight ahead, they go with Dillon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Quarles. And some nifty footwork there. It'll only amount to a gain of a couple.
At the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They bounced back from the loss last week